Surviving Thailand 101.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Surviving Thailand 101. I'm your host, Vaidon Sini, here to break down helpful tips and advice so travelers and expats can have a fantastic time here in Thailand and avoid common cultural faux pas. Now, I have been asked numerous times over the years why Thai people don't use WhatsApp, even though it was probably the first messaging application out there that we've known. Ask Thais what they use every single day, a part of their lifestyle, their livelihood. It would have to be the Line application. I remember using WhatsApp early on just because I had my first iPhone 3. So I was using it to talk to people who had, smartphones, or more specifically, iPhones. And with WhatsApp, it's really convenient because, once you put your or your friends' contact numbers in, your contacts were automatically added to your WhatsApp contact. And before stickers were a thing, emojis were, at least for me, really, really epic, right? But now, fast forward to today, 80 to 90% of Thais have Line application on their phones. Line application has 34.5 million active users, and this is according to data collected from January to March 2021. Now, Thais spend an average of 216 minutes per day on their smartphones and an average of 63 minutes per day on the Line platform. And what makes Line application the preferred application for communication? Well, because it covers every aspect of our lifestyle, it is pretty much integrated into our lives. Now, if we look back at the history of Line came to be, it's pretty impressive. Before it blew up and became so big with over 165 million active users worldwide, it actually started as a disaster response application during the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. It's owned by the Korean search engine giant, called Naver, who wanted to develop a communication system for their Japanese staff during the disaster, as their communication infrastructure was destroyed by the earthquake. So what came to be was an internet messaging application, and within that year, it launched to the public, and within 18 months, racked up more than 100 million users. That's pretty impressive. And why do Thais love Line? Well, if you compare Line and WhatsApp is very plain and simple. It's very easy to use. Line is also the same thing, but it has that kawaii, or the cute factor. Not only is Line user-friendly, but it actually evokes positive feelings, I guess, because of its cute design that I think resonates with Asians. I mean, if you pretty much grew up with, Japanese anime culture, or that, kawaii, cute, mascots and whatnot, I think you will love Line application. It has a green friendly color, and it has a nice interface. It has these cute little avatars, basically, that basically puts your mind at ease. It's not so compare Line and WhatsApp. WhatsApp would be simple and more professional, but Line is more fun and positive and more kawaii. It appeals to all sexes and age, and oh my gosh, what is the defining factor for Line is that Line has these stickers. Okay, WhatsApp, you have your emojis. Okay, you have all these like smiley faces, mad faces, and whatnot to show our emotions. But our Line stickers is a whole new level. Okay, it conveys our thoughts, feelings, replacing actual words. I mean, emojis, they do the same, but Line stickers have evolved so much, that you could basically just send one sticker to convey your message, because these stickers have these these words, these texts on it as well, and sometimes they're interactive. So we just want to use these stickers as our avatars to convey our feelings, just to, add some spice to our message, and and express it in just like a simple sticker without using words. And on to the topic of stickers, with stickers, it's totally different from emojis, as I mentioned before, because now they evolved so much. They're animated, they have sounds, and they use famous characters from sometimes, the animation or cartoons that we've grown up with. And, they partner with, celebrities. And, so basically it pretty much, intertwined itself with pop culture. And I think that's the main reason why it's so appealing to the young demography, especially the millennials, as well as Generation Z. For example, Line's partnership with BTS, which is a K-pop idol group, to create Line sticker collection Universtar BT21 is just super adorable. And BTS members, they were very, very active in the creative process, from, drawing the sketches and choosing the colors and whatnot. So there are 8 characters in total. Basically, this is just an example. I'm spelling it out for you guys, So instead of like creating their own faces as characters, they actually created these like avatars, and it's just so cute. And also, like Line stickers, they take it to the next level, allowing just anybody to create their own stickers and, sell it on the platform, and it just creates another like side hustle for us ordinary people. And it's pretty neat. And, Line has like these Line coins, which is a currency used in the application to purchase stickers and themes as well. So like it just creates another career basically, or another side hustle for people, to make money and, enjoy using, their creative juices. So I think this is just like really great. It's very, very creative. And you can also use your Line on your iPad or your desktop computer, while WhatsApp is pretty much limited on your smartphone. So if you imagine that Line, you can use it on your smartphone and computer, and it works the same way that the MSN application or the MSN Messenger program, okay, not the application, program used to work, remember, 10-15 years ago. Yeah, it's the same thing, and it's so convenient. You can also make free audio and video calls with Line. And we do that so religiously in Thailand. In Thai, we have this sayingทำงานผ่าน Line, which is directly translated to working through Line, which actually means that we do send files, documents, information instead of using emails and everything, everything. I can't even imagine anything else not being sent through Line. For example, I was sending my video files through Line to my colleague the other day, and my audio file. It's just so crazy. I don't even use emails, to do so. So, it's part of like Thai culture, working culture, to be more specific, that you send documents and reports and all these like texts and files through Line. I know from my understanding is that, Westerners don't really care much about line stickers. Boring. Okay, but each of their own, okay? But you guys are okay with emojis, right? And WhatsApp, the deal with it is that I asked my husband, who is half Dutch, half Thai. He loves WhatsApp because it's heavily encrypted. But for Thais, we don't really care about the latter part, like who cares? We only care about stickers. So like I said, Line is actually more than a messenger application because Naver managed to create an entire ecosystem that, pretty much encompasses every aspect of our lives. And basically it's designed to do so. Basically the Line brand, right? Firstly, on the Line application itself, there's a timeline, okay? Much like other social networks, you can view what your friends are sharing, exchange photos, videos, links, and comments and stickers as well. So it's like a Facebook timeline page, right? And there's also the Line Today, which is the in-app news feed that showcases the latest news, ranging from current events to sports and entertainment. And impressive stats here. Their Line Today has 1 billion monthly page views per month. That is pretty mind-blowing there. And there's also Line Pay, which is an e-wallet feature that, we can pay cashless through their Rabbit Line Pay. So you hook your credit card or debit card to this feature. There are now 5.5 million users of Line Pay, and you would see, especially Bangkokians, I use it too. Basically, if you use the SkyTrain, you would enjoy paying through Line Pay. If you actually go to Central World and pop by their food court, you can actually pay through Line Pay as well, and you can get like discounts and whatnot. So it's really, really cool. In addition, apart from Line Pay, Line Today, and Timeline here, you can actually play games, okay, with their Line games and use Line coins as well. There's Line TV, okay, which is an online streaming platform that can be accessed through your smartphones, tablets, and PC. They have a large inventory of TV series, sports programs, and more. Like, especially when you're traveling on the SkyTrain, especially during rush hour, going back home, I do see a lot of people on their smartphones and catching up on their latest shows on Line TV. So that's very, very common, especially when you're a commuter on the train. And basically, as I mentioned before, Line has basically built an ecosystem. So the brand itself is very, very strong. Basically, your lifestyle revolves around Line. So you wake up, you check the news with Line Today, you go to work using Line Man, which is a different application separate from Line messaging. But with Line Man, you can click on the transportation mode and you can select whether it be motorbikes or taxis for you to get to work. When you're working, of course, you use the Line messaging application to discuss, send stuff to your colleagues. When you eat lunch, you use Line Man once again, clicking on the food delivery. When you're on your short break, you, let's say, check Line Today for the latest happening around town. And then you go back home, maybe through Line Man. And for leisure time, it's Line TV. And maybe you want to shop online or take a break, play some games. So it's Line Game. So if there is going to be another messaging application penetrating the market, it would be kind of hard. It's like, taking WeChat away from the Chinese people, since it's all encompassing. So if you were going to ask a Thai person for their WhatsApp, please don't ask for their Line IDs instead. All right, guys, with that, thank you so much for tuning in to Surviving Thailand 101. I'm Don Sneaker พี่มนพรสวัสดีค่ะ